I've been quietly waiting to talk about the Cybertruck. I've been waiting to save my opinion until I've actually seen this thing in person, sat in it, and been able to see exactly what it's going to cost. Now, it looks incredible here in black, and on the Tesla referrals list, I'm currently 9th, so I was able to have enough points to be able to go to this event, and I brought my buddy Colby along. So I'm going to show you guys kind of what it was like going to this delivery event, and then share my opinion at the end and talk about if I actually ordered one. I'll let you know at the very end of this video. But let's start it from the beginning. I'll walk you through the process and then share my opinion of what this thing actually looks like in person, if it's worth purchasing, build quality, space on the inside, and how it will compare to a Ford F-150 Lightning, the Rivian, and everything else. I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so we're here, red zone column 4, requested an Uber electric comfort, because I feel like we had to go electric going to this event. I have no clue what to expect. We're both about the truck. We're not like overall fans, we just need to see it. We need to see it. I think the front looks cool. My prediction is it's going to drive really well, be very comfortable, has great charging battery technology. I think design and range, I think the range isn't gonna be great, but we'll see, I don't know. Are you doing for Ben? Thank you. We got Chris from Test Plus here.
There you go.
Shout out to Chris. I'll have his website linked in the description.
Derek.
Oh, there he is.
All right. What's up? Nice seeing you.
Yo! Justin, who let you on this fucking bus? They let you in.
All right, we're on the bus over here to the Cybertruck event. We were going to the Cybertruck event, then these two showed up, so they're actually taking us to the state penitentiary first. We have seen a couple Cybertrucks.
I actually had it.
So we had to drop them off. And then all of their subscribers actually come to me, which is kind of the, which is also.
That's, yeah, but they have to report your tweets.
Right.
All of them report your tweets.
Yeah, those will all be reported. Which is true because it's true. All right, entered the building here. There's Everyday Chris right there. What else we got? Just with Andy and Bearded. Look at that shirt. Look at that shirt.
A little buckety.
Yeah. Some buckety seats there for you. Now, every time Tesla has come up in the past few years, it's always been about the breakthrough battery technology, the 4680 cells, and the Cybertruck really doesn't have any breakthrough battery technology. What's remarkable is the exoskeleton. So the exoskeleton are these body panels that complete the structural rigidity of the car. In fact, the doors don't even need side impact beams because the metal is so tough. Here's the result of a side impact. It doesn't even look like it was hit, and that's a 3,000-pound car moving at 33 miles per hour hitting it on the side, and all they're going to need to do is replace the door panels, whereas most cars would have been totaled. Now, as we walked further into the building, they had pieces of the Cybertruck kind of separated so you could look at them individually. Here's the front drive unit. This has an electromechanical differential lock for off-roading, and it produces more than 300 horsepower. Now, this isn't that different from other things that Tesla has produced, but what's remarkable and what we forget about is look at the size of this. You think in a gas-powered car how much more sophisticated that would have to be, and this is just something that you could carry in your arms. Well, I don't know if I could carry it, but it seems like you could bundle it in there like an infant. So we kind of walked in here with the rest of the cattle, and they let us go through the factory. Now, I thought Cybertrucks were actually being built, but as we kind of looked at the machines longer and longer, we realized that the machinery was just in a display mode, making it look like they were building the cars, which is fine, but it was just kind of funny. We were sitting there thinking, oh, they're building them right now, and just to appease us peasants.
How long it takes to crank out. Oh, they didn't even put it on.
It's like it keeps adjusting it.
Oh, maybe they're just showing. Like, horn's good, complete, done.
So right here, final step of Model Y assembly, going right through there. And then over here, I'm saying this like you guys are gonna come here. Over here is, oh, that's the windshield. Jesus. That's the windshield on it, right there.
God.
That's gonna cost 10 grand to replace. State Farm's never gonna cover that. Hey, is this where you do lat pull downs?
This, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can jump up there and then I just start doing pull-ups.
Yeah, I've seen one of these in LA Fitness. This is so far not impressed.
No, it's not. Like,
I
I
think
guarantee you this was built in China.
Oh,
and brought here as
I think
well.
they build the Chevy Cobalt here.
Dodge Neon.
All right, so we're heading down W subframe. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys a tour of what it's like to just be in the facility, kind of what I'm going through and seeing. Honestly, it feels like we're at the zoo looking at animals right now. You see it has the air suspension struts in the rear there. Let's see if we can get in on that. It's kind of sweet. I mean, this building goes forever. I don't know why it's pink, but it's cool. Shout out to the pink pig.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Now, after walking down part of the assembly line, you come to an end where they have 4 Cybertrucks in ascending order on lifts, and it looks incredible. Wow, I feel like I'm in a Sephora right now.
Yeah, this is trippy.
All right, so I just did the walk down the whole assembly line on the live stream. I'll have the live streams I did here linked below. But you can see right at the end of it, they really know how to market something. It's just insane looking with the Cybertrucks all on the lift so you can look underneath them, the cool LED lighting. This light bar is really bright. Turn it up over here for the keynote shortly, but it's cool that this is all being done in the US. Manufacturing's being brought back here, and you see thousands of cars in the parking lot, and those are all employees here, and that's just, that's great. There needs to be more of that. Our people are plenty capable, and I love to see it.
Do you think Grimes is making this music right now?
Yeah.
He's just in the back.
Now, I'm not going to bore you running you through this entire presentation. If you want to see the actual launch, just go to Tesla's official YouTube channel and you can see their live stream. We were basically all waiting here for about 25 minutes for Elon to come down and do the deliveries. An underrated part of this segment was when he went right here and did a little running jump up into the bed of the truck. I thought that was impressive. For him. You can see us sitting in the back of the truck. It's not that low to the ground, so I thought that was a little bit of a risk he took, but just kind of a funny side note.
Welcome to the Cybertruck delivery event. So, I'm doing it from the back of the truck here. Once in a while, once in a long while, a product comes along that is rare. That is once every 5 to 10 years, something really special, a really unusual product comes along. And we'll remember those special moments when special moments. We have a car here that experts said was impossible, that experts said would never be made. That it really is the most. I think it's our best product. I think it's the most unique thing on the road. And finally, the future will look like the future. Okay. Thanks, bro. Literally my brother there. So we actually had to come up with a special, ultra-strong, Tesla-designed steel alloy. So this alloy, this metal did not exist before. We needed something that you could actually make.
Leading up to this event, the only thing we really knew about the Cybertruck is what it looked like, and that's all we had to judge it on. But for me, and I think what flipped others to become a fan of it, is the innovation with the exoskeleton. The interior is a step up from anything I've seen from Tesla, even on the Model S and X. The seats are nicer. It seems to be a more luxury feeling. And all I could think about is how incredibly safe this car is, just from seeing the impacts and how the exterior body panels are actually armored.
I'm sure there's freaks that like the 911 just as much like Pal, the same here.
Yes,
but
for sure.
I'm not sure what the different variations of the tires will look like, but here they go from 18 to 20 on it.
it was fun, and you guys are doing a great job.
We're proud of it.
Yeah, no, you guys are crushing it.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
No problem.
I touched the truck a couple times, just tapped on it. It's harder, it's like touching the floor basically. It's harder than anything you've ever touched on a car. Normally you would go ahead and press the hood, you can press the hood and it will flex. Not this, it does not move at all. The factory is mind-blowing to see. And also thank you guys for using the referral code, my referral code, which is linked in the description, so I can come to these events and actually cover it all. It's just a remarkable facility. So how does the Cybertruck compare from what I know and what I've seen so far to an F-150 Lightning or a Rivian R1T? The F-150 Lightning is essentially an F-150 with a battery pack strapped to the bottom, and they've used some benefits of the electric vehicle to make it more usable in the real world. And it just looks like a generic F-150, but that's good because some people do not want to have something that looks like the Cybertruck. Now, the Rivian is built from the ground up as an electric vehicle. There was never a gas version of it, and I always thought it was so cool and sleek looking, and it still is. But now that the Cybertruck is out, Tesla has again set the standard of this is what you're constantly going to be compared against. And that's going to be a problem for all of them because Tesla will most likely be profitable on this well before these other manufacturers are able to do the same. Now, the other question is for someone who has no interest in trucks and never cared to own a truck, did I order one? Yeah. 100%. I think what sold me on this thing is just like what sold me for driving a Tesla in the first place is I got in it. I didn't really care ever for how Teslas looked, and I was like, these things are stupid, whatever. And then I drove one. And once you drive one, you realize how safe they are and everything like that. That totally changed my mind. And the other thing is the content that I'll be able to create with the Cybertruck is going to be incredible. So make sure you're subscribed onto the channel and check this video out if you want to see more. All right.
They're coming for me.